heard you got a new project. And as I came in through the door,
yeah,
I saw a vat on the floor. Guys, don't look at that. That's the exhaust system, obviously. And yeah, Ash, can you explain?
so this is the exhaust of my RS4, the B7.
Okay.
And basically what I've done, the first thing I've done when I got the car was cut the centre exhaust box out. So that's what this bit is.
Okay.
Just a little quick thing.
Yeah.
Just to give it that bit more of a sporty note.
Yep.
Yes, that's the first thing I've done.
As for you, it weren't enough, was it? He just, like, he's never happy. This guy's never happy until, yeah, he gets what he wants. So after that.
Yeah, so that was that basically, and I drove around for a little bit, and it was all right, but I wanted, because it's not my everyday car.
Yeah.
I just want to stress, if it is your everyday car, having a loud car is irritating.
Yeah, especially when neighbours at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, if it's a weekend car, you can sort of get away with it a bit more, which is what mine is. Yeah, so basically, this is the exhaust system for it, and I just thought, let's just redo the whole thing right from the start. So I even cut the cats off. Right, okay. Because obviously cats are worth quite a bit at the moment.
Can you do that legally? Is that safe in terms of like MOT rules and stuff?
No.
Right.
I've cut the cats off and I've replaced all 4 cats with 2 sports cats.
Right, so you replaced it. Okay, right.
Yeah, so it's still road legal.
Yeah, okay.
Road legal, and obviously put it through the emissions, and it did actually go through quite well. So yeah, so basically this is this, and it wasn't enough. I wanted something different. I wanted something nobody else has got.
So that leads us to that what's on that ramp, that beast up there. Right, let's have a go. All right, so okay, so explain what you've done.
Okay, so basically so far what I've done, I've made these custom tips for it.
Okay.
Obviously they're not to everybody's taste, but it's just something that I wanted, nobody else has got.
Yeah.
So I made these custom exhaust tips, custom exhaust boxes. I put like these little diffuser fins on there.
I was about to ask you, like razor blades. You know that dog you drove over that could have survived, it just got sliced. But anyway, it's life.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like with the diffuser, it's on the road, it's only for looks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're not going to gain any power by that. I've literally done that because nobody else has done it.
It looks cool, doesn't it though?
Just something a bit different. That's the areas I've done that for. So based on like most exhaust systems you can buy online for this, and there are quite a few out there. Again, nothing wrong with them, but I just wanted something a bit different. So most exhaust systems are 2.5 inch. Some of the systems you can get are 2.75 inches. I decided to go 3 inches all the way through.
The size matters thing again, yeah. Yeah, alright, okay.
Bigger isn't always better. With exhaust.
Yeah, okay.
I let the female viewers say otherwise. Yeah, so basically I just sort of thought, right, bigger diameter, you're going to get a bit more flow through it, a bit more noise.
Yeah.
And again, nobody else has got this.
Yeah.
Give me something completely different. So yeah, so that's that. A few more bits to weld up on it.
Okay.
And then hopefully be ready to start it up. Fingers crossed in the next couple of weeks.
Brilliant. Right, just have a quick walk through underneath.
Is it okay if I'm to say I'm catching feelings from all the dealings? Am I astray? What do you say? How are you feeling? Is it the same? I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe. It's been a while and such a ride, the stars align. I love the fact I didn't let her go.
Right guys, we're underneath the RS4 B7, and Ash has completely changed the exhaust system, built the exhaust system, and it looks amazing. Ash, come on, tell us what we're about here.
Right, so basically what I've ended up doing is making all these little pie cuts.
Yep.
So basically with pie cuts, I mean it is very like labour intensive.
Yeah, I can see it.
But when you, with a pie cut, if you bend it, as you sort of bending it, you constrict it.
Right.
Whereas if you do the pie cuts, that will then remain 3 inches
All
diameter all the way through.
Yep.
Which is why I've done that. And I quite like the look of pie cuts. So
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people say it is a waste of time because you can buy the bends, but
I mean, I can see you've put hours into this. I mean, how long roughly would it take to do that? What's that? 50 centimeters?
yeah, I mean, something like that to get all the welds properly, because basically when you're welding it, with obviously welding, you have to have like a certain gas, you use argon gas. To get a proper weld, you need to have the argon gas inside the tube as well.
Right, okay.
So you basically got to make the whole thing in one, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, I mean, a section like that, you're probably looking at sort of like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, that's okay, yeah.
That's once it's all tacked together, mind.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So you got make it up in situ, tack it all together, and the way I sort of work is you start at the front, make sure everything's absolutely perfect as you're going along.
Yeah.
And then once you get to the back, everything's going to be spot on.
Right, okay. And this is the flexi hose bit you're talking about, which stops the vibration. And
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of movement, but obviously, as with this engine, as you're accelerating and slowing down, obviously you're doing that quite a lot. These exhausts are going to be sort of moving up and down and twisting.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, as that's happening, you've got these flexis, which allows the rest of the exhaust to stay still or move about independently of the engine.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically what they're for. Because if you didn't have those and that started moving around, what will end up happening somewhere around here, or worst case scenario, the manifold will end up cracking.
Right.
And then you get a whole lot of problems. So yeah, so they're your flexis.
Yep.
Then it comes back to your 200 cell sports cats.
Okay, they're not very big, are they?
No, but obviously I've got one per bank.
Yeah, okay.
So it is enough to sort of get it through your missions.
Flexi mesh
Yep.
and the cap. And now this is beautiful. A beautiful cross shape. I mean, can you explain exactly what it does?
That's just over the top of all honest.
That's cool, man.
Right, so basically that's an X pipe. So but it does give you a bit more performance, a slightly different sound. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but basically the way sort of the engine works, because obviously it's a V formation.
Yep.
So you're going to get pulses. Right, so each cylinder is going to have its own pulse.
Yep.
So basically you'll have one pulse there and another pulse further back.
Yep.
So, and they're high pressure.
Okay.
So as the high pressure comes across here, on this side you have the low pressure pulse.
Right.
So then the high pressure will then get sucked into the low pressure.
Right.
So these exhaust gases are going to come across here and they're going to cross over.
Right.
Which does give you a unique sound, and it does give you a little bit more performance.
Oh, right, okay.
The other type of pipe you can get is very similar to that, but it's just H pipe.
Right.
So you've basically got straight pipe and then a pipe in the middle, which
don't really do much, really, does it? No.
it's mainly for sort of like low RPM engines.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, where this revs so high, you really want an X pipe.
Yeah, to let the gas out. So, but basically, we run all the way back. There's nothing basically about this car, trust me. I'm just using that horrible term. Basically, it runs all the way down to the back of the car. Enough of editing videos, let me Ash. And we just do it as it is. Okay, so it runs to the back, down to your diffusers. Yeah, exhaust box look like I don't know. They're weird shape. We'll take some pictures of it later on, but yeah. Actually, no, I'm not gonna give you too much. Just what it is, and then come up to the end pipe, and then that is like going to be that's the sound is going to be amazing. Yeah. It might be a little bit on the loud side, but yeah, that's what we want. I'll tell you what, Ash. We're going to have to make a video of this car. Yeah. Okay. So listen, guys. I currently took my van. I saw the exhaust on the floor. I've seen Ash's own creation on his own vehicle, and I know it's going to be crazy of mine. I won't be able to look after me, but no, seriously, I'm amazed. And you can see the workmanship that's gone into this, so you know what he's about. He is about perfection and craziness. So let's do some videos on this, and
definitely.
Let's show these guys what you can do and what this car can do. Yeah. And we'll make some crazy videos. I'll tell you what. See you later.
See ya.
So just explain to our viewers how actuator works. So is it like a I don't know, actuator, or is it a?
So basically, what it's going to be is you're going to have like a 3-inch valve on your system. Will be a 3-inch valve, which works off vacuum pressure. So basically, what you'll have to do is run some vacuum lines to the front of the vehicle, and then to a solenoid, which will be connected to a switch. So basically what's going to happen, you can have control from inside the vehicle, basically flip the switch, and then that will operate the actuator, operate the vacuum to the actual valve, which will then open or close it however you want it set up.
Right, so basically make it sound really loud, like a burble effect, or
yeah. So basically what it'll do is when the way we're going to set it up is when the valve is open, all the exhaust gases are going to bypass the back box.
Yeah.
So the back box or the muffler, exhaust box is going to be, that's what's there to make the exhaust quiet.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is have that fitted in.
Yeah.
And when you open up the valve, instead of the exhaust gases going through there, it's going to bypass it and then just come straight out the back.
I know. Can I have a decap?
Unfortunately, with decap pipes, I mean, they are illegal.
Well, okay. Everyone's doing it though, or is it just big, or is it mainly for competition kind of things? Off-road use?
Yeah, for off-road use, that's what a decap pipe is.
Right.
Obviously, where I'm an MOT tester, I can't play ignorant. I can't say, yeah, we can fit a decap pipe. But it's what I can do. I can fit a sports cap.
Right. That's cool what they're doing then,
Yeah. So basically, by fitting a sports cap, it's less restrictive. So it will give you a little bit more power. And it's going to obviously give a bit more noise. Right. But it's still okay for the roads. Right. So take it to an MOT, it will pass on the emissions.
Oh, fantastic.
Sometimes they can struggle a bit.
Yeah.
But they are legal.
So it's going to the pass unless it's got a broken leaf spring.
Sore subject.
Right, sore subject. That's painful there. Right. So can you explain to me? I mean, right. So we're clearly ain't talking that, are we? No, look at that, guys. We're clearly ain't talking that.
That's the sort of stuff that we'd use to make an exhaust manifold.
Right.
So that would be. So for example, on your vehicle, on the Transit, you've got 4 cylinders, so you'd have one of those per cylinder, which would then go into the main exhaust. But we're not going to be doing anything with that on your system. Okay, so what do you recommend, sir? Right, so on your system, if we start at the front of the engine, so we're going to make a pipe which is going to come off of the turbo. Right. So the pipe's going to come off the turbo and it's going to be, I would say on yours, probably about 3 inch. Okay, So you're looking probably something like that sort of size. So it's going to come off the turbo, then it's going to come down a little bit into a sports cap. Okay, alright, come down a little bit further, and then you're going to have a flexi joint. Flexi joint's important because obviously as you're driving along, the engine's moving. If you don't have a flexi joint, then the exhaust is likely to crack. Right. And then you get all sorts of rattles and all sorts of problems with it. So you go through the flexi, then it's going to go right to the back, and then I think I'm probably going to come up with something so it looks quite good. So it's good. I mean, it's a bit over the top, but you probably have 2 nice shiny stainless steel exhaust boxes. Coming back somewhere. Or just sort of, it's literally going to come out the back of the vehicle. Underneath, you have 2 boxes. And then you'll have it on the valve system. And then I'm thinking about having the exhaust coming out the sides of the vehicle. So that ain't normal, man. See that look you've got there. So you're talking something like that then, or is that not what you're thinking a bit more? I think that's too subtle. I think they're a bit small. I was thinking, to be honest, the way I'm sort of visioning it is it's going to be sort of just behind the rear wheels. I'm thinking having 4 exhausts, 2 either side. First 2 are going to be going through the exhaust box. So the first 2, when the valves are shut, it's going to be nice and quiet. Right. And then you open up the valves and it's come out the last 2. Right. I was thinking more like something like that for the exhaust tip. Right. Bit over the top, but I mean that's what fans are all about. I think you're mugging me off. I was a bit conservative. I was thinking something more like that. I saw this hanging around here and I think he's mugging me off. What do you think, guys? Is he mugging me off? I want it to be crazy. I want it to be like that. I mean, I'm sure you're going to hook me up right, man. But so. To be honest I think that's going to be the better size. Right, because I understand, like in a lot of cases, bigger is better. Oh my god. But on this exhaust and on this fit, I think we'll stick with 4. Right. So there you are, guys. I think I'm kind of
bit confused what he's talking about. I'm just going to let him get on with what he's. This guy's a master of what he does, so I'm going to let him get on with what he's saying, what he's good at. He's like a wizard on this stuff. So yeah, man, it's all down to AP. So I think, yeah, let's go with that side thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it till it's done. Yeah. You know what it's like. I don't see it's done, and I'm gonna let you do your magic, man. Leave it down to you.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so leave it with me.
Yep.
I'll just do what I've got to do, and then you come and pick it up, and it'll be done.
Guys, you've heard it first. AP Tech. This is Ash, a wizard. This kind of stuff there. It's like candy. It's like candy. It's something he does every day. Apparently, I'm gonna. Oh, he's gonna be stainless.
Yeah. Yeah, full stainless exhaust.
Yeah, so he just reduced my weight carrying capacity in my van. Yeah, thanks Ash. But yeah, no, let's go with it. We'll go with, apparently he's going to go with 4 inches.
Yeah, 4 inches.
4 inches.
Yeah, so that's just going to be the exhaust tips. I'm going to make the tips out of that, so the slash cut coming out the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main system's going to be 3 inch.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to just make an adapter to bring it up to 4 inches for the exhaust exits.
Right, listen, I've heard people say they're going to send us to space, but this is definitely going to Jupiter, okay? Right, Ash, my man.
Thank you.
See you later. Leave it to you guys, yeah, and I'll see you later. And listen, tell me how it gets on, okay? He mugs me off. Try and comment, please. So I like to do that, so, okay? See you later, Ash.
Alright, cool.
Bye. Bye.
Can't fuck with me.